Hi everyone, today we are going to study links in HTML. Now what are links? Basically you must have seen that on web pages there are some blue colored text which are underlined. So the moment you click on those blue colored text which are underlined, you are navigated to some other document or a new page. So those are links, right? So you have two types of links in HTML. One is the link to an external document. That means on one document, when I click the link on one document, it takes me to some other document. That is your external link. And the another one is your internal link. Internal link means on the same page you jump to a specific place. That means within the same document you are jumping to the specific place, right? So this is usually done when you have very long page, and instead of scrolling down and searching for that specific content, what you do is that you create a link for that content, and the moment you click on that link, you jump to that specific point on the same page, right? So you are not being navigated to some other new page. You are not navigated to a new page, rather on the same page you jump to a specific point. This is usually when the page is very long, right? So it would be difficult searching for that specific place or point on the same page. So that is your internal link. Now in external links also you can have bookmarks. See, jumping to a specific point is known as bookmarks. So that means on external pages also you can have bookmarks. That means you have a link for some another document. On one document, when I click on the link, I am navigated to another document, a new document, but in that document also I would not be navigating from the first line of the document, rather I would jump to a specific point on that document. So that means jumping to a specific place or specific point on a new document. So basically there are two types of links, external links and internal links. In the external links, the links can be created in two ways. One is opening a new page from the beginning, and second is in the new page jumping to a specific point. And internal link is when within the same page you jump to a specific point. So we will start with external links, right? So the first thing that we will see right now is your external links. Okay, so how we create external links? So for any link, the most important thing that is needed is your anchor tag, right? So you have the anchor tag for the links. So whatever link you will create it within the anchor tags, which is the A tag. So within the body you give your anchor tag, then you write href. So href means hyperlink reference, right? So you have to give the reference for that hyperlink. That means which particular file you want to jump to. In case of an external link, since we want to open a new page, so which new page is that that I want to open? So I have to give the name of that particular page. So for example, here I have a file known as basic.html wherein I have created tables. So since in my previous video I had shown you how to create tables, so we will use the same file for the link, right? Now I say href equals to basic.html. So this is the file. This is the file that will be opened when I click on the link, right? Okay, now I need to give a text which will work as a link. So I say visit my page. So this particular text, visit my page, will become the link, and in HTML we call them hyperlinks. So now I close my anchor tag. So this thing within the anchor tag, any text or any image within the anchor tag becomes the hyperlink, and when I click on the hyperlink, I am directed to this particular page or new document whose name is given in the href. Href, as I said, stands for hyperlink reference, right? So you must make sure that this file that you give in the anchor tag, the name of the file that you give in the anchor tag exists. It should exist. Only then will you be able to go to that particular page when you click on the hyperlink. So this visit my page becomes the hyperlink, and basic.html is the file which will be opened on clicking on this hyperlink, right? So I'll save the changes and then I'll open it. I will open this page in the browser. So okay, now this is my faculty.html wherein I have created link. My head tag was not closed, that is why the title was showing on the web page. Now it will show in the title bar. So I'll refresh my browser. See, now the title is showing on the title bar. External links. I click on OK. Now this visit my page. As I told you that anything that is written within the anchor tag becomes your hyperlink. So you can clearly see visit my page has become the hyperlink over here. Now I click on it and I am directed to which file? I am directed to the file basic.html. This is the file that is opened on clicking this hyperlink. So basic.html is that file in which I have created tables, right? This is basic.html. I have created tables here. So you saw that the moment I clicked on the hyperlink, my basic.html file got opened which had tables created in it. So this is one way in which you can create your external links wherein you are jumping to a new page and from the starting of the new page. Okay, now the next thing is that when we are jumping to a specific point in a new page, right? I want to a specific point to go to a specific point, not from the starting of the page but to a specific point in the new page. So how do I do this? For this I have bookmarks. So let's see how I can do this. So first of all, I have to give the name of the location, right? So I will say external link and jumping to a specific point. So because I want to jump to a specific point on a new page, right? So what I do, I say, now here is I have to give the name to that location where I jump. So I say a name and then I give some location name, right? So I have to give some location name and that has to be an HTML file again. So I give some location name. So I give the location name now. So the first thing I will do is that I will say a name equals to location name and then I will use my anchor tag. So how I do this, let's see. So say for example I am creating a profile for faculties. So I say everything has to be in the center of the web page. So first of all I use the center tag to align everything in the center of the web page, right? Now I say I have to give the faculty names, right? In bold I give the faculty names. Now, or we can do one more thing, that we just put the faculty names in the center and rest everything is left aligned. So we put the faculty names in the center like this. Okay, now I give two BR tags to between my next text. Okay, now I say that I create an unordered list here, right? And then I give my list item. Now my list item is a hyperlink here, right? So I will create my list item as an hyperlink here. I am creating hyperlink, but that hyperlink is a list item. So again I use my anchor tag. I say a href is equal to faculty 1.html, right? And then I give this hashtag symbol and then I say faculty 1. Okay, so now this is the name that I am giving in the hyperlink. Earlier I used to give just if I have to make a jump to an external file, and from the starting then I just give the file name like this, a href equals to faculty1.html. but now within the external file also, when I have to jump to a specific point, then I will give the name of that point also, and here the name of that file point is faculty1, right? So then my hyperlink says faculty1 and then I close the anchor tag. So this becomes my one hyperlink, right? Now other list items, since it is a list, so I'll have more than one list items. So I copy this code for the other list item and I create another list. Here I say faculty2.html. the name of my point where I want to jump is faculty2 and here I write faculty2, right? So then I close my unordered list like this. So two links will be created. If I refresh the desktop, if I refresh my browser, see, two links are created, faculty1 and faculty2, but right now this faculty1 and faculty2, the file to which they are referring, faculty1.html and faculty2.html, these files are not existing, right? And then again we do not need to have separate files, because in the same file I want to jump to two separate points. Here I am talking of jumping to a separate point on a new file. So the new file can be the same new file, faculty1.html, faculty1.html, but within the same file, which is a separate file, I want to jump to some other point. So when I say faculty1, I jump to faculty1 point in faculty1 file, and when I say faculty2, then in that case I jump to faculty2 in faculty2 file, right, in faculty1 file. So like this. So within faculty1.html I can jump to the point faculty1, I can also jump to the point faculty2 by using this hashtag symbol. So this is known as jumping to a specific point in an external file. So the moment I click on these two links, I will be navigated to which file? I will be navigated to faculty1.html, and on clicking on this link I will be navigated to this point in faculty1.html, and on clicking this link I will be navigated to this point in the faculty1.html. So that means naming is necessary. I have to give the name of that point where I want to jump, right? Okay, now let's create these two files, faculty1 and faculty2, because I cannot navigate to a new file unless I create that file. So first of all I will create the file faculty1, and then so first of all I will create the file faculty1.html. So faculty1.html, and within that I'll have two separate points, faculty1 and faculty2, or rather to avoid any confusion I just give them the name faculty, right? So only there is one file faculty, and there are 2 points faculty1 and faculty2 in those two files, right? But then the problem is that the file on which we are right now is faculty, so I will have to give the name faculty1 only, because this file is faculty, so I cannot create another file with the same name, right? So I give it the name faculty1 only, fine. So now let's create the file faculty1.html. again everything would be the same, I mean the initial things would be same, so I copy this and paste it here, right? Then the closing tags also I'll copy from here and paste them. So like this. Okay, now I want to give the profiles of the faculty. So here the title says faculty profile. These are my faculty profiles. Okay, now comes that point where we have to do the naming. So a name equals to, now what we have to use the same name in both the files, we have to remember. So if this is capital faculty1, so that also has to be capital faculty1. So I say a name equals to faculty1, right? And then I say faculty profile, so I give it in a heading. I say faculty profile like this, right? Then I close the anchor tag, right? So this is the naming process. I give the name to that particular point so that I can use it in the hyperlink. And then comes the details of this point. So the faculty profile, faculty1 profile, I say name equals to, or name Dr. Meena Sharma, experience is 10 years, qualification is PhD, right? So this is my faculty's profile. So I finish it off here. Then for the another point, now the second point where I want to jump to, I say name equals to, now what is the name of that point here in this file? It is faculty2. So I have to use the same name in both the files. So here I also say it is the a name equals to faculty2, right? And then I say faculty2 profile, then I say name equals to Priya Gehlot, experience is 8 years, qualification is again PhD. So these are the 2 points that we are talking of. as of now I've just kept 2 points in my this thing. I just want to use 2 points, so I've used 2 points. But with the help of 2 points you won't be able to understand the difference, that how we are jumping to a specific point, because this much of information, whether you jump here or you jump here, you would not note the difference. So what I'll do is that I'll copy paste all this information to make it little bigger. Then you will understand how actually jumping is being done. So here I say faculty 3, then I say faculty 3 profile, then Dr. Anjali Mehta, experience 18 years, qualification PhD, right? Then again I copy this. So my main goal is to make the page big enough to make you understand that how jumping helps, right? So the name is Dr. Anil Sahani, experience 20 years, qualification PhD. Okay, then again do the same thing. I copy it again and then I say faculty 5 and faculty 5 profile, and then Dr. I say Prabha Dogra, experience 15 years, qualification PhD. Then I create another such profile. I say the name of this point is faculty 6, faculty 6 profile, name is Dr. Vidyut Sharma, experience is 15 years and qualification is PhD. So this is how I created this whole profiles. Now of course I need to have space between. Okay, so I'll have space between all of them, so I use the BR tag. I copy paste this and put it everywhere so that between every profile there is appropriate spacing. So like this I put the BR tag and I save it, right? So now what was the name of my file? What name was I using here? I was saying faculty1.html. So this name only I have to give to this new file. So I say faculty1.html and I save it on the desktop, on the same folder where the original file is saved. So I save faculty1 also on the desktop, right? Because faculty is saved on the desktop. Now here I have given 6 different points, but in this file I am referring to only 2 points. So I can refer to basically 4 more points. Right, so this is all the points are in the same file. So faculty1.html will remain same, faculty2, faculty3, faculty4. So here I say faculty3, faculty4, 2 more faculties, so that means 2 more points. Then faculty 5 here, faculty 5 here and faculty 5 here, right? So I save it now and then I will refresh my browser. So now I have 5, actually I should be having 6 links. There is some mistake, I have not given the proper name to the link. So this is actually faculty 6 and point for faculty 6. So I save it I refresh my browser. So I have link for 6 separate faculties, right? So when I click on faculty 1, I will be navigated to a file, faculty 1 profile, like this. So these are the 6 profiles. So when I click, then I refresh my browser. Okay, so now I save the changes. Now still there is a single page, so it's not easier to identify the difference, that how we are jumping to a specific point. So I use the BR tag here to make the page a little longer, so jumping is understandable. Because on a short page, if you jump to several separate points also, it is not understandable that how actually you are jumping. So I will save the changes like this, right? Okay, now this was already saved. I will open my faculty page in the browser. Okay, now you can clearly see this faculty 1 has already been clicked, so the link color has changed. Now I click on faculty 2. So this is faculty 2 profile, right? So faculty 1 is the file where we are actually. So I put the BR tag everywhere, like this, and I save the changes. Then I close this page. I close this page also, and I again open my faculty.html. Now color of faculty 2 has also changed. If I click on faculty 3, see, this is faculty 3 I've done. Now the page has become longer, so you will be able to better understand how jumping is happening, right? So if I open this faculty page now, see, faculty page, faculty 6 you want to see, or faculty 5? So let's click on faculty 6. See, I have jumped to faculty 6 directly, because in the file faculty1.html I have jumped directly to faculty 6, whereas the page is starting from faculty 1, but I could not see faculty 1. I directly jumped on to faculty 6. Now let's say if I want to jump to faculty 3. Now here you can see only faculty 4, 5 and 6. Now on the same page I want to jump to faculty 1. So I'll open this file again in the browser, open with Chrome. Now I say faculty 1. So immediately I am taken to faculty 1, right? So this is how you jump to specific points in a page, and that is why jumping to a specific point is needed, because when the page is long enough, in that case it is a better thing to, instead of scrolling down the entire page, you jump to that specific point by giving the name to that point, and the name that you are using in the original file would be used in the file in which you are referring to that file. So here faculty 1, and in the original file also it is faculty 1. So see, I am not able to see faculty 1. I don't need to, because I am interested only in faculty 4 or faculty 6, so I was directly jumping here. But if I scroll up, I have faculty 1, and this is the name of the file, faculty 1, which was given in the original file, and the same name would then be used in the link also. So basically, in case of when you are jumping to a specific point in a separate document or separate file, you have to give the name of that file plus you have to give the name of that point where you have to jump, and then you will be able to jump. And for that point you have to give that name of that point in the original file. So faculty1 is this name point and like this. So when you have larger pages, you do not have the headache of scrolling from the beginning, rather you directly jump to that point. So just one last time we'll see how this jumping happens. I open faculty.html. okay, now I want to directly go to faculty 6, so I say faculty 6. So I am taken to faculty 6 here. So 1, 2 and 3 is not visible on the same page. I directly came here. I jumped to faculty 6. Okay. Now if I want to see faculty 1, what I'll do? I click on faculty 1. I am taken to faculty 1. Earlier faculty 1 was not visible. I was taken to faculty 6. Now I clicked on faculty 1. So I am taken to faculty 1 profile. So whichever point you will ask for, it will take you to that particular point in a new file. Okay, now we have seen how we jump to an external file. We have seen how we jump to a separate point in an external file. Now we will see how we can jump to a specific point in the same file itself, right? So we are talking about the same file. So for that, let's take the file faculty1 only. Here we'll create the internal link in the faculty1. So that means when I click on the hyperlink, I will not be navigated to a separate page, but in the same page, that is in faculty1.html only, I'll be taken to a separate point, right? Now the method of giving the names is same. You have to say a name equals to faculty1. You have to give a name equals to faculty2, or for that matter any name that you give same way only. That all right? So I say a name faculty1, a name faculty2. Naming I have already done, because naming for internal links also you will do in the same manner, right? Now what I have to do, I have to jump to this particular point. So what I do, now I will use this name. I say a name I gave the name faculty1. Now I'll use this name. I say a name equals to faculty1 Now here I will give just the hashtag. So when the file name is missing, you clearly understand that it is the internal link. So here I am not giving the file name. I said a name equals to faculty1 and ahref, and then I will say a href equals to what? Equals to faculty1. So hashtag, of course I use, so hashtag faculty1. So ahref equals to hashtag faculty1. This will be within my double quotes, right? And a name equals to faculty1. This I have already given, right? So I say this thing, I put in the, obviously all the details for that link will be after the a name section, and when I am using the hyperlink I say href equals to. Now whenever you see the file name missing, only this hashtag and name you see, you understand that it is the internal link. You don't need to give the file name here because it is in the same file. So what name you will give? So in the same file, when you are using internal links, you just give hashtag. Otherwise it is, as you saw earlier, it is followed by file name.html and then a hashtag, right? So I'll show you the difference also. See, Earlier it was when it was an external link, and in the external link you were jumping to a specific point. It was file name.html and then file name in the href section. But now since it is an internal link, that means in the same file you are jumping to a specific point. So that means in that case you will just write the name of that point where you want to jump. You will not give the file name, because you are jumping in the same file, right? So this way. And then again the same thing, a name equals to faculty2. Whether you put the quotes or not, it does not make any difference, but it is a good practice to put things within quotes, right? Then again href So all the related information of that specific point will be under the a name section. Then I give the hyperlink tag, then it is faculty 2, then again faculty 3, all the details under faculty 3, and then I say href faculty 3, and so on for faculty 4, then for faculty 5, right? So this is basically faculty 5 profile, faculty 4 profile. The a name will not have a closing, will have a closing anchor tag also. So you put it like this. So faculty 5 profile, your faculty 3 profile. So this is your faculty 3, then faculty 2 profile. This is your faculty 2, and this is your faculty 1 profile, and faculty 1, right? So the name, a name tag also has a closing delimiter, and ahref tag also has a closing delimiter, right? So I will use the br tags here also. So we use them everywhere to create a neat web page like this. So the br tag will be in caps everywhere, like this. So I put the br tag here also. And here for the faculty 5 also. So this href will come here because the details will be under the a name section, and then will come the hyperlink, or you can put the hyperlink anywhere for that matter, right? And then faculty 6 like this. So I put the br tags, right? Now I want all the hyperlinks to appear together. Now this way they will appear separately. So what I do, I put all the hrefs together on the top, So I say ahref. This for the first faculty. First of all, I put it on the top like this. Then for the second faculty also, I put it here. Then for the third faculty also, I put it there only, like this. For the fourth faculty, I put it here. And then for the fifth faculty, I put it here. Now here there is a mistake. I have written faculty 1. It should be faculty 5. So we use the same name that we give in the a name tag. Okay, so all my links are on the top, and when I click on those links, I'll be jumping to this particular these sections. Alright, so I put some more BR tags to make the page a little longer. Right, then you would be better able to understand how the jumping is happening. So faculty 1, 1 point, faculty 2, another point, faculty 3, third point, faculty 4, fourth point, and faculty 5, the fifth point. And links for those points are these. This will be serving as the hyperlinks, right? So this will be serving as the hyperlink for point 2, hyperlink for point 3, hyperlink for point 4, hyperlink for point 5, and the names of those points are given here, right? And then when you jump to that specific name or section, the details you could see like this. So let's save the changes first of all and then see. So this is my faculty1.html. So I open faculty1.html through my browser and then I see. Okay, so faculty1.profile. Now this is the same page. First of all, there are hyperlinks and then there are details of the respective faculties. So when I click on faculty1.profile, I see the profile of faculty 1, right? Now again faculty, if I want to see the details of faculty 5, so I directly jump to your faculty 5 profile. So faculty 4, faculty 5 and faculty 6. So faculty 6 I have not given any point. The reference for faculty 6 I have not given here. I'll do it. I'll give the reference for faculty 6 also here. So Control C, Control V, faculty 6, faculty 6, right? I save the changes. Now let's see if the names are same. Faculty 1, faculty 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, faculty 1, faculty 2, then faculty 3, faculty 4, faculty 5 and faculty 6. Okay, now I save the changes and open faculty1.html in my browser. So there you go. Faculty 1 you want to see faculty 1. Alright. Okay, then again open faculty 1 in your browser. Okay, now which profile you want to see? I want to see faculty 6 profile. Click here and you jump to faculty 6. So this is how you can jump to a specific point on the same page. So now we have seen 3 ways in which links can be created. Jumping to the starting of a new page. That means you click on a link and you jump to and you open a new page. Then you click on a link, you open a new page, and within that new page you jump to a specific point. And then the third way is for the internal links, that you click on the same page. In the same page you click on a link and then you are directed to a specific point on the same page. That means a new page or new file will not open. Within the same page you will jump onto a specific point, and this is what we have seen here. This is what we have seen here. So this is how you can create links in 3 separate ways. Fine. Now there are some more attributes of a link that we will see. Okay, how we can change the colors of the links. Now see my faculty.html where I was having external links. If I look at this file, I say, now within the body section I say link. Now this will, by default, the default color of your link is blue, right? So I want to change that color and I want to make that color pink. So I say body link equals to, or yes, I say pink. Now let's see if there are any changes. I save this. Okay, so I open my faculty file in the browser. See, so the color of faculty 4 has become pink. So I'll close all these files first of all. Right, so now I'll close the extra tabs also. I close all the tabs. So once again I'll see my faculty. So I say body link equals to pink. So faculty 1, faculty 2, faculty 3, faculty 4 and faculty 5. So all the links which have not been visited, right? So those colors will change to pink. So I open it in the browser. So now you see that these are all the links that have been visited. So link stands for those colors which have not been visited. The link indicates those links which have not been visited. So faculty 4 was the only link which was not visited here, rest all were visited, so their colors have already changed. Faculty 4 is the link which was not visited, so the default color has now changed to pink. Now okay, I want to change the active hyperlink. I say active hyperlink is that link on which the mouse is hovering. So a link equals to, I say red, right? I save the changes and then I open faculty.html like this. So this file I will close. I will change, make, so a link equals to red. That means my active link should be red. So I refresh my browser. So this becomes red. So active link is that link on which mouse button is pressed. So I have pressed my mouse button over here and you see the color of the link has become red because I mentioned it here that active link equals to red. Now none of the other links here you can see, though I have written that the link, that means those links which are not visited should be pink, but you cannot see any link in pink here because all the links have been visited now. The only link that you could see in pink was faculty 4, which also has been visited now, so it has become the conventional color. Now comes the visited link. That means the link which has been visited, if I want to change its color. Now please see clearly, this is the actual color or the default color of the visited links. So this means all my links have been visited. This is indigo color, earlier it was blue. Now I say that that my visited link, v link, should be, say I want it to be green, right? So I give visited link the color green. Now I will refresh my browser. So you see all the links are green now because all have been visited. So if I click presses here, this becomes the active link, so it is red, and rest all the colors are links are green in color. So if you want the links to have other colors other than the conventional colors, so you can give it like this. For the link which has not been visited, you give the attribute link. For the active link on which you have pressed the mouse button, you give a link. And for the visited link which has been visited, if you want to change its color, you give it the color green. So just now you saw that all my links became green because all of them were visited, and when I clicked the mouse button, the active link became red. Now I have refreshed the browser, so again they have become unvisited. So all the unvisited links were pink in color, right? So all my unvisited links were of what color? They were of pink color, so that you can see here. All the active links are supposed to be of red color. This is what it is. Now I open it. What does it become? Faculty 1 now becomes the visited link. So if I again open the browser, this time you will see faculty 1 in green color, right? So faculty 1 I have visited now. So now if I open faculty1.html, if I say open link in new tab, this is how you can do it, right? So this way you can change the colors of the links. Okay, now one more thing I want to tell you, that right now you saw that when I am clicking on the link, I'll close the files. Now I say open in the browser. Now when I am clicking on these links, see, they have all been visited now, so again they are showing in green. When I click, it opens in the same file, right? On the same page, in the link we are navigated to a separate point. But if we want that after clicking on the link that specific page or that specific point is opened in a separate page. Right now for opening in a separate page, I'm saying open link in a new tab, and then I can see it in a separate page. But otherwise we see this information in the same page and this page disappears. So by default, if I want, when I click on this link, the information is opened in a new tab and not in the same tab, right? So basically by default what happens is that when you click on a link, the information, whether it is on a separate point in the same page or whether it is a new page, that link is opened in the same tab. So basically when I want to keep the page and open the link in a new tab, for that I have the attribute called I have the attribute target, so that you give in the anchor tag itself. I say target equals to, and the value would be blank underscore blank. So when I say target equals to underscore blank, so now when I will click on this hyperlink faculty 1, so this page will open in a new tab instead of opening in the same tab. Let's see. So I say open faculty in the browser, and now I have the links. Now see very carefully. Faculty 1 opens in the new tab and this page remains, right? Because for faculty 1 I have said target equals to underscore blank, which is making it open in the separate tab. But for rest of the links I have not said target equals to underscore blank. So when I click on any other link, be it faculty 2, it will open in the same tab, so it is not opening in the another tab. So when you want the link to open in another tab and you want to keep the original page, for that you give target equals to blanks. So when you give target equals to blank, all your links will open in separate page. So now if I am giving target equals to underscore blank for all the links, they all will open in the separate tab. I'm sorry, I'm saying separate page, it's actually separate tab. So now all these 6 links will open in the separate tabs. Earlier they were opening in the same tab. Now I refresh. Okay, so open. Now all the links will open in separate tabs. I say faculty 1, it opens in another tab. I say faculty 2, opens in another tab. I say faculty 3, opens in another tab. So 3 links have been opened till now and 3 separate tabs are there. 4th link, a 4th tab. So every link will now open in a separate tab, 5 and 6. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically there are 6 separate tabs for all these 6 separate links. So all the links are now opening in these separate tabs. So this is how you can create make the links open in separate tabs. So this is all about links that we could discuss. That is all there in the links. That is, first of all, we have how many types of links? We have 2 types of link, the external and internal links. So what all we have discussed today is the types of links. We have seen basically we have 2 types of links, external links and then internal links, right? Then within the external links also we have 2 categories. We have 2 categories within the external links also, and those categories are that, first of all, the first subcategory is that you open a separate document or a separate page, and the second subcategory is that in the separate page also you jump to a specific point, which is also known as your bookmark, right? An internal link itself means jumping to a specific point. Internal link means only that you are jumping to a specific point, that is of course known as your bookmark, and here you are jumping to a specific point within the same page but not in a separate document. And then also we saw how we could change the colors of the links and how we could open a link in a separate tab. So this is all for today. I hope you understood.